My six-figure income disappeared suddenly. I thought I was going to lose everything I had worked so hard for. To say it was scary is an understatement. It was a horrible, horrible time. Seriously, how would you survive if your income disappeared suddenly? How long would you last? A few days, a week, a month, a year? Most of us have no reserves. We're relying on our job, thinking it's secure. But then what if your income disappeared because of health reasons? So you actually can't physically work again. Then what do you do for income? That's the predicament I was in. So I burned out, I lost my income, and I don't want it to happen to you. I worked too much. I was so stressed and overloaded. I was commuting for hours. They forced me to fly interstate every week, and I had to be in the office interstate by 8:30 a.m. in the morning. I mean, it's just ridiculous, the pressure they put on us. But we do it, right? Because in order to keep our job, it's like, right, I need to do this. I need the money. I need to pay the bills. I need to live. But seriously, the minute you can't do what they want, they will get rid of you. I made millions of dollars for my employers, millions. But the minute I was unwell, they gave me the ultimatum. If you can't come into the office and do your work, it's a sick day. They knew it was a health issue, but they did nothing to help. So what sorts of things do you do to keep your job, to keep the wolves from the door? What sacrifices do you make? Health? Is it relationships? Time for yourself? Time with the kids? Missing out on your kids' sports or school activities? Not seeing those you love? Maybe they live interstate, but you can't get the time off work? It just really, really sucks to have someone else controlling you, telling you what to do, when to do it, how much they'll pay you. They're just absolutely pulling your strings. But what else are we going to do? I mean, I had wanted to work for myself all along, but I'm like, no, I need money to pay the bills. So I need to find a job. A job is security. The only way to call the shots in your life is to be your own boss, to have nobody else controlling you, to have nobody else limiting you, to have nobody else telling you what to do and what you are worth. I kept striving, I kept working more. I kept climbing the corporate ladder thinking it was going to get me somewhere. But instead, it got me burned out. And my health has never been the same again. And why? All for them? All for my horrible bosses and the greedy companies that just used me? Seriously, can you relate? Are you going through any of this? So look, how do you transition from employee to entrepreneur? Well, I do have an exact plan for you to follow, but there are two key things. Regardless of whether you do what I do, you need to have these two key things. The first one is desire, the second is teachability. Your desire needs to be so strong and so unbreakable that no matter what comes at you, you're going to push through. There's going to be obstacles, there's going to be challenges, there's going to be self-doubt. But how are you going to break through those? You know how to make money for other people, so why not make it for yourself and build your own security, your own independence? You need to be willing to learn. You need to be willing to try things. You need to be willing to step out of your comfort zone. If you want something different, you've got to be something different. You've got to do something different. You know Einstein's definition of insanity, right? Doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Now, if you don't want to leave your job because you need the money to pay the bills, I get it. I was in the same boat. However, you can set up your own business part-time. Learn to run your own business part-time. Take the steps required part-time, and then get to the point where you've replaced your job income or you're just happy to leave your job. But I don't recommend you leave your job to start a new business, especially if you haven't had any business experience before. You want to do it alongside your job. Learn how to be an entrepreneur. Learn a successful business system. Do it in your spare time. You'll need to prioritize your time to do it, but it means that you can then build something up to replace your income. Leave your job. Be your own boss. Don't rely on anyone else ever again. Now, you don't have to do the business that I do. I have plenty of resources and tools and a blueprint that you can follow to be your own boss. Now, I personally went looking for a business system that was already in place because I didn't want to reinvent the wheel myself. I wanted something where the products are in place, the training is in place, the systems, the support, everything is in place. I didn't want MLM or drop shipping or crypto. I didn't want to be holding stock. I didn't want to have staff. I just wanted a simple business that I could do by myself, but it would actually give me the freedom and would give me the earnings that I want. I wanted something part-time. Even as my income increased to over 6 figures from the business, I still wanted to be part-time because my health is a priority, my family is a priority, and lifestyle and travel is a priority. So I'm here to tell you it is possible. Book up a time with me if you want to find out more, and subscribe to my channel. There's so many tools here to help you on your journey. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a beat. The next video I recommend for you is about turning your life around within a year. So that's what I did. So I'll see you in that video.